Թիմը, գնում, is on the road again. It's a late 2019 day, a very snowy, cold one, and we're going up to Vanadzor again today after having been there 2 years ago in order to visit Buhaus. Buhaus is up the hill from Vanadzor, out in the forest, and 2 years ago it was kind of a concept. A few very motivated young women were going to create a place for young people to come and learn. It's about all I'm going to say, because what we want to do today is go up there and see how far they've come. What are their needs? What's going on? So join me today as we try not to slide off the road on Թիմը, գնում, գյուղ. So, we're back at the Buhaus after 2 years having been away. Good to see you again. You bought this building in 2016. And then in 2017 we were here and we saw the ideas and the vision. Can you remind us what that was and tell us a little bit about what's happened in the last 2 years?
As you remember, these were youngsters from Armenia, from a region from 18 to 25 years old, and it's a permanent project that we are doing with Ecolab every year. The main is community development, active citizenship, sustainable development, and social entrepreneurship.
And those 25 to 30 participants from 2017, where are they now? What are they doing now? Have you seen a result of your investment in them?
We have around more than 300 alumni all over Armenia currently. And part of them are very active and developed community projects and developing it. Part of them are not active and disappeared. The idea of Buhaus being here is also keeping the projects that we have supported, funded and created alive by supporting them with, for future.
Can you give us an example of a sustainable social entrepreneurship that is a result of the Buhaus?
For instance, one girl, she's basically creating organic soap and selling this organic soap, and then with the profit she's renovating schools and creating art spaces and workshops in different schools. Boo mountain biking and hiking project. They created hiking trails and they expanded it, and now they are building the first mountain biking park in Vanadzor. The projects we fund and the projects we support are from all over Armenia and also Nagorno-Karabakh.
What other kind of assistance do you offer at the Buhaus?
So we start from scratches. They come here, they learn what is sustainable development, what is community, what is active citizenship. So it takes us 1 week, and then they go back for 1 month to their communities, doing the needs assessment that Diana was talking about. We design with them the project that they have in their mind.
A little bit about your values. What are the values of the Buhaus?
As an organization, as a team, we really need to have the sustainability as a value. And this was the reason that the Buhaus idea developed, having an eco-training center which in itself will teach people what is sustainability, what is sharing, what is caring, what is ecological food, what is recycling and upcycling, taking care of environment.
Okay, and how is it formally organized? How is it registered?
It belongs to Ecolab Foundation.
Ecolab Foundation, so it's a foundation-owned building, yes. Not privately owned. It's owned by a foundation.
We invested a lot in the heating system for the house, and we still continue to find sustainable solutions for whatever we can. For instance, we compost our organic waste, we don't throw it away, we try to cook as much as we're going to eat. This house enables us to bring to life all the principles, all the small little things that make us sustainable and decrease our ecological footprint. But also, As you see, all the tiles and all the furniture, everything was raised through different organizations that we approached and said, hey, we have this idea, do you maybe have something we could use in the process? And different companies and stores that sell construction materials, for instance, they had 10 of the same tile left, they couldn't do anything with it, but we could. So we brought all of it here and we started, getting creative.
So what more needs to be done?
The first need is a training space. The idea is for us to have a better, bigger, more spacious training space somewhere in the yard.
The idea number 2 is because we invest a lot in this idea of energy efficiency and the heating system, we need very good insulation, which we didn't do.
What's needed to insulate the building?
The current calculation says it's around $3,000 that we need to put brackets.
If we have one wall and then glass windows throughout the building, that's going to be around 14,000 USD.
$14,000 to do a semi-eco building?
Yeah, we'll have...
And for an 100% eco building, how much more?
So maybe 5,000 more to
so
have
19,000.
Yeah.
So 2 budget posts. One is insulation for $3,000 to make it able to be used all year round. The second is a room big enough to cater to 28 or more, probably. Overnighting space, how much do you have? How many beds do you have?
28 beds.
So 28 is your magical number?
Yes.
Okay, so you just need to make everything match the 28. Social entrepreneur, trainees or mentees or whatever you want to call them, how many do you expect to have here during 2020?
Somewhere from 30 to 50 people, depending on how much funding we manage to secure. So far we have funding secure for 30 people, but maybe we'll get more. And now we start getting 10, 20 more times more applications than we can accommodate. Youngsters say that because of its duration and because of its peer-to-peer education approach and the fact that they get to implement their own project or start their own enterprise, it is really, really special for them.
So how do you handle the future if this really takes off and becomes bigger than you 4 founders or the 3 of you that are active on a daily basis?
Our idea is to secure the funding we offer for this community initiatives and social entrepreneurship. Regardless of the fact whether we're able to raise the money through donors or not, whatever the house generates, some percentage of that profit is going to be reinvested in rural communities of Armenia.
What's in it for you? What gets you out of bed every morning to keep doing this the way you do it?
I get to go to these communities, I get to meet them and I get to see their products and I understand how a small little thing makes a huge change in a small little village in Armenia.
I had so many chances to live somewhere else, like me and Diana and all our team members, but it's really feeling satisfaction of the things that you do in your community.
Well, this was fascinating, I have to say. I fired every question I could at you, and you answered each of them with poise, grace, and intelligence, and experience, lots of experience. So all I can do is wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Can I come back in 2 years and see?
You can come back
where
anytime you wish.
And I will have the tea in the training space in the yard.
Okay. Yeah. Will it be warm?
It will be very warm.
Well, that was an amazing drive up to the Boo House in Vanadzor. We're back down in the city now, and I'm actually kind of speechless because those 2 women have been working away for 8 years from the very beginning in order to make it what it is today and lay the plans for the next 3, 4, 5 years to really realize their dream of a very large, effective organization that's going to reach out to all corners of Armenia. It's just amazing what they're doing, and I'm, well, kind of speechless. So I hope you'll find the room to give them a hand and help them realize their dreams up there. So join me again next time on Թիմը, գնում, գյուղ when I visit another promising project somewhere in this great little country called Armenia. Thank you. See you soon. Hey, if you like that story, then follow the link below in order to make a contribution so that this project flourishes.